Here we are, episode 5, Scouse Therapy on Red or Live TV. We've come a long way, boys. 5 weeks. Wow. People, if you're joining us, smash the like, subscribe. I know it's a Friday night, so we're not expecting you all to be on it. Hopefully you are, and you get with us. Mohammed in the building, stood outside Anfield again. How are we, lad?
I'm good, lad. I'm always here. Through windows,
rain, sleet, snow, lad.
Rain, sleet, snow, doesn't matter. I'm always outside the Champions World War. Bloody hell. It's a bleak time to be still outside the Championship World. Bloody hell, lads. It's just depressing, isn't it? Depressing. It's probably the best way to describe it.
No, do you know what? Just for people that don't know, so me and you do obviously shows together, and that's how we met, and it's been a great time since.
Yeah.
I blame you for the defeat.
It's having you, Mo. A big fan.
It's fucking all you, lad.
It's me, lad. Ever since we met, lads, we've got to
It's fucking you.
I'm the chaos, lad.
The people that don't know, we go on the Anfield Index together. Oh my God, it's been getting painful. This week I had enough, lad. I was arguing with people in comments and what have you. And I think there's a bit of delusion floating around. But top right corner, he's come out of Anfield now. Mr. Darnell, Mr. Scouse Therapy, got his haircut. He's on the prowl. Tomorrow, lads.
All good, lads. I've had enough of the Reds, so that's it. I'm out of Anfield. Got kicked out.
He's in town.
That's it. Fucking hell. Get tired tomorrow instead. But yeah, all good, lads. Yeah, just chill. This Friday one, Friday podcast.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. Do you know what? I thought we'd keep it up, but I know it's limited to talking about it. And the big thing is it's Arne Slot. It's the Arne Slot month at the minute. I feel sorry for him in many ways. Don't feel sorry for Liverpool, because I do feel sorry for Liverpool as well because we're too big to be in this position, Mo. I haven't really spoke to you this week, Mo. I know you've been busy with work, up and down, and what have you. Just tell us, where are you at? Because I didn't do the show with you the night, so we want to know where you've been.
First of all, shout out you because you've been doing like 2 podcasts a day recently. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, there's that, and also
no more. I've been doing it because the more we do it, the more people seem to like it, and we get to have a catch up. That's what I do for. Not asked about the things. Do you know what I mean?
And it must be difficult talking about shit we are, lads, twice a day. Like that must be just a long point.
Right, close the pod.
Nah, shout out Red or Alive as well, and obviously shout out that one. But yeah, my views for him, I think it's pretty much aligned with everyone. I think we're in a position now. You see, Liverpool Football Club are different. We are not reactionary. We don't go over the top. We don't start screaming and shouting when things don't go our way. But we're not idiots. We're not fools.
We're also not good, Elmo.
No, but that's the thing. That's what I'm coming to. Like, we're not stupid, and we can see how bleak it is right now. And I feel like unanimously throughout all the fan base, we're all in support of Slot's not going to sort this out. He doesn't know how to fix it. And to be honest, the writing's been on the wall for a very long time, boys. How many podcasts have we done together, lads? Talking about stupid things, stupid decisions, tactics, substitutions all throughout the season. And honestly, I've tried to stay patient all season because let's not get confused. He is a good manager. What happens this season so far, he is a good manager because last season he won us the Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was only 5 months ago he won the Premier League. And one of the things that I really, really respected about that Premier League win is the way Slot managed. I thought Slot was really good last season. That's the most annoying thing. He was really, really good last season. So, the way it's gone this year is just terrible. But yeah, I think it's time for them to go at this point. It has to be.
Are you there? Are you there now, Mo? Sorry,
I wasn't there until
you're done. He's out. He's got to go.
Yeah. After the Nottingham Forest game, I was like, he has to go. But I wasn't fully he has to go because I thought we'll do something against PSV. That PSV game, lads. Oh my days.
You're exactly like me, lad.
Just you being done, Mo. The whole squad was done, lad, weren't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, the easy thing to do is get rid of the manager because, to be honest, you should be getting rid of all those players as well. They should all be leaving with them because apart from, if your name's Dominic Szoboszlai, the only one who's all right to wear the shirt, the rest of you is every single one of them absolute shambles. It's just a joke, lads. It's just a joke. Where do we?
Go on. Yeah, well, Mo, this is it. We've got trying to think of a few good topics tonight. We'll go off the cuff, and this is what we do. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If you just join us, smash a like and subscribe, and become a YouTube member if you want to fucking hear us moan. I just want to go to this little gobshite in the comments. Where's title? Where's your fucking title, soft shite? You know what I mean?
Did you support?
Innit? Fucking get over. Fucking idiot. Look, thanks very much for your comments anyway. Make sure you like it on the way out. Millie in the building. As always, she's been busy with me this morning. That sounds like a weird phrase, but on the a giggle. Adam.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a long time, right?
Too long. Yeah.
Too long, I hate you. Too long, and I know your family, and I always ask about your dad, and he's a big Liverpool fan as well. And first thing I say to you when we have a catch up, how's your dad getting on, and where's he at with it? And it's spread through your family, and you don't like to moan.
Yeah. But yeah, that we try and be optimistic and try and look at the bigger picture in a way. And so, a bit like you, Mo, to be fair. Like where, like you said, like
don't like confrontation sometimes with it.
Yeah, a bit like where you said though about Forest there. Like that was our thing as well. Forest was what the fuck's going on here? Like this is beyond the joke now. I was on here fucking saying, wasn't I? Like look at the run of games now, boys. We can go on a run now. We're playing the bottom half of the table. Trying to look at anything positive to try and just to try and make it a bit better than what's going on, innit? And then but you're half in the back of your head, you know you're being deluded in a way. You know you're being deluded, but you don't want it.
You're just being a Liverpool fan in the fact that you don't want to throw the towel in with the guys.
Like that, exactly.
That's all it is.
You know, and so we've all got to that. I was around at my dad's before, and he's exactly the same. He said, "Gotta go, hasn't he, lad?" And I was just like, "There's not a more he can do to turn this round." And he was exactly the same, just saying like he's starting to do his head in now in the press conference, and I was like, same.
Do you know what the annoying thing is? I know your dad's not really like that. He's not asked for all the following suit what people say. But after a while, it catches fucking everyone, lad. And it's like a flu.
That's literally what he said. He said like, "It starts doing your fucking head in, doesn't it?" Like,
and he won't even be asked. I know your dad too well, lad. He's not asked, but he's fucking caught the cold now as well.
We're all sick.
We were just chatting Liverpool for about an hour. We just went, you know what, Dad? I'm getting off because I can't be arsed now.
Good job you're only living around the corner then, innit?
Yeah, literally around the corner from him. And then I might be going on Wednesday anyway for Sunderland. I went, I think that could be his last game.
I think West Ham's going to be his last game. I'll be 100% honest. I was kind of shocked that he was still our manager Thursday morning, if I'm being honest with you, lads.
Yeah.
Is he though? Is the thing we don't know.
We don't know.
This one, I should have shout out to all the comments before I go into it. Callum personally think he's gone before Sunderland. He's like you, Mo, West Ham.
Yeah.
Dicko say lose Sunday and it's officially over. My mate slots balls yet. He needs to leg Canate. Asim in the building, showing us, support as always. Appreciate it, lad. You're always being hard. Always do good things there. Fuck me, lad. That sneeze, mate. That had me laughing for about an hour today, lads. Of Avi. That cracked me up, that lad. So keep them fucking going because he's mad him. He says, smash it like people. Content creating isn't easy. Show the lad the support they deserve. Thank you very much, lads. We've got some shows coming with Asim as well. And I know, Mo, you were on there the other day, which was good.
Yeah, last week, I was on this Born Red. Yeah, I was on there.
Born and Red. We're Red or Alive or fucking just Red to survive at the minute.
Red to survive.
Our fellow friend Gary, who loves Mr. Isak. Tell your Reds get the plank out of the city ASAP. Mo, look, I just want to say, the other night was the killer blow. That was the killer blow for me. Look, let's not cut the bull. Let's cut the bullshit a bit. Especially to some people that don't know, when we do Anfield Index, I have a bit more of a free talk because I'm not hosting the show.
Yeah.
As you know, you host your own shows and what have you. And you let it all out.
Yeah.
But lads, I've got nothing really to say because we've been saying this for weeks, and I know you've not been fully there. You're having a way whereby you're like, well, we can't do it without a plan. That's fair to say, isn't it? Liverpool don't react like that either. But I don't know, Mark brought a comment up before, Mo, and I want to put this to you.
Okay.
Mark says, do you reckon the players' response on social media have been a bit orchestrated? I think something's happened in the background, Mo. I really do. They've been off today. Why would they be off? Not after the day of the game. Why would it be come in? I know they do recovery, what have you.
Yeah.
Why would they be off today? We're playing Sunday, lads. No time. No time for days off when you're losing, lads. You're fucking in every day. And the way they all put the posts out pretty much doesn't seem right. Something may have been said. What's your take on that?
I think maybe they've just like met up, like they've sat down, they've had some food together, they've talked about it. If there's any problems, get it out on the table. Like, you know, hopefully that's something like that has happened, because otherwise, why are they having a day off? Unless they're with each other and it's like team bonding sessions and, you know, just being honest with each other. And just like when Curtis Jones came out after that match, Curtis Jones after the match, his interview, I thought that was pretty good, to be honest with you. Just saying, listen, we just need to smash into people, just be like dogs on that pitch and be strong. And that's literally the bare minimum. Bare minimum that needs to happen. It's funny because like last week, I think Sadio Mane came out with that interview with Ferdinand in it, and he talked about the reason why he joined Liverpool is because Jürgen said to him that we're going to be a team that nobody wants to play against. Right now, we're a team that everyone wants to play against.
We are the team that if someone wants to lift their season, there you go, Liverpool are turning up.
Yeah, like literally we're getting past the bot right now. It's mad. Honestly, everyone's just turning up and they're passing.
Every shot seems to just go in.
That's when you know the manager's done, lad. When everything goes in. Shit. Lad, the other day, the fella hits the post and then fucking comes back to his feet, lad. Like, come on now, do you know what I mean? That's one of
safe for the fair game or whatever it is, and you're like, fucking hell, mate.
But then I feel some sympathy for him, because you can see Konate's thinking out the gaff. Well, how do you take him out the team? You can't, because Gomez is always injured. He's taking pain injections. Are you going to play Endo there? At this point, I'll be honest with you, I'll just play Endo there, because. But then his partner next to him, Virgil, he's been awful as well. He needs to come onto the team, if we're being honest. Just waving his hands about, screaming and shouting at everyone else, blaming everyone else when he needs to take responsibility. He's really pissing me off as well, you know, Virgil, because he's meant to be the leader of that team. But he's the one that's constantly moaning, arms in the air, blaming everybody else. It's everyone else's fault but his. You're meant to be the leader. Lead by example. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like he does try, but he overtries too much. And then...
He likes to shout at everyone else, doesn't he?
Yeah, he shouts at everyone else, even though it's his fault. Like, your recovery is awful. Getting into positionally, he's been awful. I just don't understand him. But then Konate's been shocking. But you've got no other centre back. You look at the midfield, you can't change that midfield because you have to play one of your midfielders at right back. So he's just stuck. I feel sorry for him in a way, but at the end of the day, you need to coach what you've got. And his coaching has been abysmal. All season, I've been watching our build-up. Goalkeeper, centre-back, left back, goalkeeper. But pinging around, and then eventually when it gets to Gravenberch, he can't do that Gravenberch turn anymore because everyone's onto him. So now he has to pass the ball.
Now, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know, but now he has to pass the ball, and he can't pass the ball. He's never been a good progressor of the ball in terms of passing, finding that pass over the top, etc. And then the attack just flattens. And then the other side, there's no press. We've been talking about that since August, boys. There's no press. Gakpo's not pressing. Salah, don't get me started on him. Yeah. And then Ekitike tries, but that Isaac doesn't move.
He's knackered after 50 minutes.
And you blame him because he's the only one in that three that tries to press.
Yeah.
So Bosley obviously in behind. There was one moment in that match yesterday against PSV in the second half where I literally just watched Bosley pressing from left back to right back by himself.
That shows there's a problem, though.
Huge problem. And
this is at Anfield, by the way.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not fucking in the arse end of fucking Norway or somewhere. Do you know what I mean? In the snow. This is at Anfield. I just want to say, I know... sorry, before I come to you, Adam, you can wait your turn a second, my friend. Nicky said... Fuck off. Nicky saying, how does Anfield Index work? Well, me and Mo do some shows with Grizz on the Red Room on there. There's different people. So I don't know how the show's set up, but that's what we do on there. Mark said here, Adam Curtis Jones spoke like the Scouser and all of us at the minute. Yeah. It's hurting and baffled by what is happening. Someone needs to get fucking smashed.
That's what I want.
So I have to say, did you hear anything regarding slot position, man? I haven't personally. I don't know whether you boys have. But Adam, I want to bring something up to you. We've spoke about this. If you were a YouTube member, you'd potentially know some of the things we discussed privately, not online. You know, in our the WhatsApp group that we do. So if you want to find out more with regards to potential transfers or little things we hear on the streets,
slot behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, Adam, look, those two ways around it. We've discussed Mo as well. We've heard there's been a couple potential rumblings for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Now looking like it has been, and it's true. It looks like it's true now, doesn't it?
Well, that Jones interview was just was everything for me. Of this sort of up. Yeah. He might have said in other words, we've gone shit because of Slot. I personally do. Well, reading between all the lines that he said, it's the worst team I've played in. He said the press is nowhere. Even when we get the ball, we don't even do that. And you're like, are you sort of saying to me that like Slot is telling you not to press, and also the build-up plays shite, that we're all, it's as you say, like they're sideways. I thought it was a proper dig at Slot. I'm taking it that way.
It's different problems, Adam.
I thought he went out there and just went, you know what? I'm sick of this, and I'm just gonna say what I want to say. And as I'm just reading between the lines with that one, but I think Jones was definitely saying something like, "We've stopped the press. What's going on?" With as you say, he said the build-up play. We have the ball a little bit, but then we're not doing much with it, and you're like, that's a bit weird as well. So I don't know, lad. I just think like you've been saying for the good few weeks, Ben. To be fair to you, lad, that something's happened in that squad, and I'm starting to agree. Lad.
Do you know what? Like anything that we talk about, you know, I'm talking here freely to use. I know people are watching, but anything if I hear or use here, we talk saying, "Fucking hell, this has popped up from somewhere that people we speak to," and it's not that we like it. It's not like we like to talk about it. You know, sometimes it can be a bit tongue in cheek, and you go, "How the fuck's that potentially happened?" But I just think there's been a major divide within this Liverpool team, to be honest. And I think it's caused a bit of a problem, to be fair. I think it goes back a lot further than people actually think. Mo, I'm going to bring it up to you here, and it only came into my head a bit when I was talking to my mate Jay before. So if you're watching, Jay, it's happening, my mate. But Mo, I think there's been problems at Liverpool without us knowing for a long time. And the reason why I say it is the conceding of goals dates back for a while. Let's make no mistake. Last year, we were fucking conceding goal after goal. And it was something, I'd only popped into my head today, but it was something about Slot. And I think his potential, the way he wants the team to be set up, I don't think it's doable in the Premier League, mate. I think we're too laboured and slow. You know, the other day, when that second half kicked off, Liverpool dropped off, and I was going to Adam, what the fuck's going on here? But Mo, I think he's struggling to get a tune out of these. And I just clicked this comment for a second, and this is part of the problem. I don't think he motivates these players. There's bigger profiles in that team than him. Mo, something he said, right, is that, you know, remember the comments he made, and he was like, we always have to work hard for our points. And I'm thinking, that's Liverpool don't work hard to beat a team.
Yeah.
And go on, what?
That's what I've always thought that when he said that, saying, you're acting like we're a bit of a small team, or like we're shit.
But I think the players aren't giving the most for them. I don't think they like the way we play, Mo. I don't know if you agree, because I don't like the way we play, right? And we go to games, and I know there's a few in here that I know go to games, Mark, Tico, blah, blah, blah. Asa as well. And let's be honest, it can be fucking boring.
It can be. But the thing, I think you can go past last season. We've had this problem of conceding goals for a while, even under Jurgen. Like the season
with Jurgen, Mo, he played well, so you deal with it.
I know, but the season before he left, that was our biggest problem. Remember, we was in a title race until about April, sorry. And then we just always seemed to concede the goal first, and then we would come back and win, but then the goals just ran out in April. But I feel like the beginning half of last season, that's one thing that's sorted. Our foundations to our title run last season was a strong defense. We didn't concede many goals, but you're right, the football was boring. It was depressing to watch. It was slow, laboured, but at the same time, it was pragmatic. We stopped all the goals going in. It wasn't as leaky. We weren't taking as much risks. But now we're conceding goals for fun, but we're still trying to be pragmatic on the ball, slow with the ball. We're not trying to take that killer pass. We're not trying to put the ball into the box, try and put some crosses into the box. We're not trying to do none of that. We're trying to take it a lot slower whilst we're conceding goals. So I understand if we're sacrificing like that element of entertainment or like fast.
But if we weren't conceding, we'd deal with it.
Yeah,
exactly. We would deal with it. Like we'll be all right with it. Like we'll be like, okay, the goals, because obviously they've dried up now. Like, well, we scored 1 goal in the last 4 games, whatever it is. So obviously the goals are
conceded 10, 2 at Anfield.
10. Yeah, conceded 10.
Anfield, lads.
Back-to-back games that we conceded 7 in the Anfield the past 2 games. Nottingham Forest and PSG, 7 goals.
This shit.
They're both shite, bro. Like Nottingham Forest are 19th in the league. They're shite. They're 19th for a reason. They've had 3 different managers for a reason, and they've came to Anfield and just walked all over us.
Yes, just as well. Like
yes,
they're like the team you beat every fucking Champions League. They're like you want them, don't you? You know what I mean?
They're the ones that you look at when you get the get your teams
like that.
Against.
In the bag, yeah.
You're happy, aren't you? You're like that. That was what I was like.
And now I'm worried about our progression in the Champions League because we got Inter away next, and then we've got Marseille in the Velodrome. And then Karabag, who knows what they're going to do to us, lads? You never know.
I've been there at Marseille. It's fucking horrible, lads.
Yeah, bro. Marseille is fierce. So, do we qualify for the Champions League now? That's another question. Maybe we do in the knockout stages, but I don't want that. I want us to get into the top 8. But I don't think that's going to happen, that top 8 stuff. We'll have to go through the qualifiers, which is just really frustrating. That's an extra game in January that we really don't need. Just so many issues, man. Fucking hell.
Do you know what, right? I think we'll move on now because we've had to go with slot. We've had to go with the players. But I want to come to a player in particular. And he's an ex-player who's had a talk today, Adam. And I don't know whether fucking you've seen this.
I haven't seen it.
Didi Aman on Florian Wirtz. Have you heard what he said?
The who?
It's not going to be something good because the Germans.
Didi Aman.
Didi Aman just slates us anyway, so go on.
He does.
Yeah, well, the Kaiser said, I think he's got until Christmas now to show his worth. But it's not easy because, as I said, the team is not functioning at the moment. If he doesn't do it from now until Christmas, I'm pretty sure that the club will get together with him and see what the best would be for both parties. Could he still leave Liverpool on loan in January? Yes.
Who Wirtz?
What fucking bevies or something else is he taking, lad?
He must be.
He's not all right, him, you know.
Yeah.
Why does he hate us? I don't get it.
We're crap anyway, but he says when we were good, he'd just come up with some mad stuff, wouldn't he, all the time? Just say, like, Klopp's crap.
He's got a little sour taste towards Liverpool, hasn't
he? Yeah, hasn't he? Anyway, I disagree with what Ed Flees just said there, lad. It's just, I don't know, lads, to be fair, with Wirtz, I must want to just keep playing him and just see what happens with him. He will come good. I don't know. I gave him Mark said in the group chat, didn't he? He said that Slot won't get the best out of Wirtz, and most players stand to agree with him with that. To be fair,
yeah. Mo, Comey saying here, I don't like Kara's Mo agenda. However, he isn't wrong, is he? Mo was our highest paid player, our talisman, and part of the leadership group, but he never speaks. It's always Virgil or Robbo.
He's not wrong.
Mo looks like he's packed his bags and ready to go, doesn't he?
Carragher's not wrong. Last season, every single match he was coming out talking about how great he is and like talking about his contract, etc. Now that we're awful, he's one of the leaders. Him, Virgil, Alisson, and Robbo, those 4 players.
Doesn't help he goes to the press after that game, does it? And fucking tells them, well, the club haven't offered me a contract. Where the fuck are you now, lads?
Where are you now? Like, literally, where are you now? But I can't get over it. Like, I literally felt like, oh my God, I can't explain how I felt. When, I think it was their second goal or their third goal, when the left back literally just walked past them. The second goal. The left back literally just walked past them. Oh my God. That just shows somebody who's completely down tools. He just doesn't care. He clearly can see. Like, I'm at the point now where I don't even want to see him in a red shirt until he sorts his head out. I do not want to see him. At least Keita's probably got like 5% of the football ability that Salah does, but at least Keita will try. And even I feel sorry for Keita because what else does he need to do? Every single time he's played, he puts 110% effort into the game and he takes off a couple of shots. I couldn't believe what Salah did there. He just stood there and just never stood there, but he just straight on like that. Like, what kind of defending is that? It's awful. But then the rest of it was bad.
He does it in City where he just stood there and went, go on, pass the ball to him there. I'm not going to run.
He did it against City. He's done it all season. Throughout the whole season, he's been doing it. And Mo, a leader, he is a leader because he's one of the experienced players. He's been here for almost 10 years. He's one of our best players.
He's the captain, him, lads. Make no mistake about it. He wants to be captain. But I understand now why he fucking weren't even vice.
I know it makes sense why Robbo got to became the vice captain. It makes total sense because clearly doesn't show it on the pitch. He doesn't come out and talk and just say like we're feeling downbeat. But he has in the past came out. I remember the season when we were like awful before we won the league, and he was like, we shouldn't be in this position. Liverpool should never be in this position. We'll make it up to you next season, and he ended up winning the league. Good stuff. But come out now, we're all confused. We're all just scratching our heads. We don't know what's going on. What is the issues? What is the problems? Come out, talk, just give us some reassurance. The same way Virgil has, same way Curtis has. I've seen Gravenberch on interviews. Just come out and talk. Simple as that.
It's quite telling, isn't it, as well, that they did them tweets yesterday, like Kanate, Virgil, Szoboszlai, where's Salas? Where the fuck's Salas?
Where's Salas?
It's
the only one who hasn't done anything.
I'm just bored of it now, boys, because, first and foremost, people get, really carried away on Twitter. When I've said a few things on Salas, said he's a, selfish bastard at times. And it's true. He's been fucking moaning because he didn't play the other week at Frankfurt. But the problem is people think you're discrediting his fucking legendary status at the club. That's not what we do. But we're calling it for what it is. There's no bullshit on this show. You're not going to get that from us on here. So if you think you're one of them people, don't fucking watch this channel. But Adam,
it's the same with Virgil as well, by the way.
Yeah, 100%. I called him out the other day myself.
Literally, it's the same thing with Virgil. He's been taking the piss throughout the whole season. He's been taking the piss. So it doesn't matter about their legendary status. We're talking about right now, the present. Do you know what I mean? And none of us are going to sugarcoat it. Like every single one of them needs to be called out.
When they're doing well, Mo, praise them. When they're doing shit, we say it as it is.
Simple as.
Adam, this comment here for Paul Smith seems to be doing the comments. Fair play. Thanks for supporting the channel. Smash a like as well. But he's saying unpopular opinion incoming. A squad sounds like fucking Rafa there. A squad is vastly overrated and needs a serious overhaul. Make the overhaul happen.
I thought you were going to do that 4 finger Spanish then.
You look at doing it in English for you lads. But Adam, there is issues. I think a few players are a bit overrated.
Yeah, I said it the other day. I think Carragher said it the other day on that CBS. He said Salah and Van Dijk were our world class players last season. They basically got us over the line last season, and the rest aren't really world class. And I mostly agree with that they're not. The others aren't world class yet. They're on the brink of being world class, like the likes of Isak, Fitz. They can be, obviously, but at the minute, lads, they're not. They're not anywhere near. We're just in the pack now. Get rid of them world class players like Van Dijk and Salah who are playing shite. Yeah. Everyone's crap then, don't they? So we're just in the pack now. So I half agree what he's saying, but I also think a better manager can get the best out of them and get the best out of it, get the best out of Isak, find a system to get the best out of them because they're on the brink of being world class, but they're not world class yet, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mo, do you reckon they give him until January, regardless? Do you reckon they give him until January, regardless? That's my worry. The comment from LS. Shout out for the comment, lads. Mo, I personally don't think he survives that long. Where are you at?
Personally, I don't think he should, but he probably will, if we're being honest. Like with FSG, I think if you look throughout their history, they don't often just sack a manager straight away. Like, I think come back to Brendan Rodgers, he should have got sacked straight after that game at Britannia. Like, literally, he should have been sacked at half-time. But he never. He stayed on. He got the whole summer. He's had Ben Teke and all sorts. And then, he didn't get sacked until, October. Probably not. I don't think he will get sacked after West Ham, even though he should. Me, personally, if we lose to West Ham, I would have sacked him after PSV, I'll be honest with you, but if we lose to West Ham, my personal opinion.
Alice came with the kids.
Yeah, that's a
just because of anger.
Yeah, just because of anger. But I just got a feeling FSG won't sack him until January. But then that puts us into a crazy position. Like, imagine we give him this January transfer window where we're clearly going to have to spend a lot of money. Are we going to buy all these players that are suited for whatever style of play Slot wants and then get rid of them in February? That sounds very Man United to me. I can't lie. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So if we do have plans to recruit in January, which we need to, then maybe get rid of this guy if he has a couple more bad performances. But the thing is, it comes to a point where it's literally, there's no place for return. It's untenable in a way. I keep hearing that word this week. Like, I hardly ever used to hear that word untenable, but I hear it all the time now. Just do me in. But yeah, untenable. Like, if he loses if he loses the next 3 matches, then obviously FSG, they're stuck in a corner.
Can't just go put our
Yeah.
club through the mud, lads. We're not
You
fucking
can't.
tibbies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look, Adam, before I come to you on a question, and then we'll move into that segment. You know, some XYLFC. I can't think who this is, actually, but it's a question for Ben. What's your opinion on the possibility of Mo Verge and Robbo being around next season? I'll be surprised if there's more than one of them still there.
I'd only keep one.
Who would you keep them?
Virgil.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Yeah, I think little snippets we've heard. I've heard Robbo's been offered a 1-year deal. Whether or not he signs it, I don't know. If he signs it, then I think Simicast will be sold. But in my opinion, I think Robbo fancies the Celtic move, going back home. Mo 100% will go this summer. Make no mistake about it. And I think that's where the big deals have come in. But Liverpool have speculated to accumulate. They see a big bid coming from Saudi. But let's move on. Adam, Canate, talk to me.
do you want to sign a contract? No. Nope. Not a chance. I don't know. I think he's had more bad seasons than he has good, if I'm going to be honest. And I just think he's not wanting to start to this season. He just seems like he thinks he's better than what he actually is. And I just can't be arsed with people like that at the club. Yeah.
And if anything, today, that news that came out today was bad news for us. Like that Real Madrid have lost interest. Yeah, they've lost interest because then as soon as I seen that, I was thinking, does that mean they're going to go for Gahey?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean as well. Match goer like us, top lad. Cheers for the comment, lad. He's heard the same. Robbo being offered the 1-year deal. We spoke about it on here, well, between us on here a few times, lads. I just can't see him doing it. You know, shout out to LB, my mate. What a fucking fella. Mo, question for you here from Mark. He knows our top 3 picks with regards to potential managers coming in. What would be yours?
Honest to God, I haven't even put too much thought into it. I'll be honest.
No pressure then, lads.
Yeah, no pressure. I'm here. One name that I've heard that I do not want at all costs is that Crystal Palace manager, whatever his name is.
I don't understand how people like him. He's a knobhead.
I've seen a lot of people, even my friends, telling me, I don't even know his name, but they want him. I'm like, have you lost your mind? Are you serious? You got to be taking the piss. There's no way. Like, I would genuinely rather Fab Bronckhorst as our manager.
Well, the best thing about that sentence there, Mark, he went, me friend, but I don't know his fucking name.
Fucking hate him now.
I hate him now. Can't stand him. But if I could think of 3 managers, probably Nagelsmann, that's one that's been floated about. And yeah, for me, it has to be a manager who's got experience of managing the best of the best. Like,
so what about this?
See, Shelter Brackers into them.
Fuck that.
Not a chance.
Raffers into them. Now, Nagelsmann, Enrique, obviously, but Areola's another one that I'm not too sure on. He's got a clear style of play, like his system-wise, but he doesn't have the experience of coaching top-class players. Do you know what I mean? Like players on very high wages. Like, I don't know. It's very slot to me, Areola. Maybe he's got more experience in the Premier League, but it's very slot to me. I think we need somebody with like that level of expertise managing top-class players.
Demanding respect, Mo, is a big thing, I think.
Demanding respect, yeah. Enrique's the perfect one. If we're being honest, Enrique's the perfect one. But it's impossible to get Enrique right now. Enrique is maybe possible in the summer. So what do you do until the summer? You just get it into the manager. And who's that into the manager for me? You give a call to Jürgen and say, come back until the summer.
Okay, well, look, I've had this chat with Adam. But if you couldn't get Jürgen, I don't believe it will be. I don't think he'll leave that job. Who else? Steven Gerrard, would you go for?
No.
Can I ask why? And the reason being is, from my point of view, I just think, regardless of Liverpool carry on doing shit, I think instilling a bit of the leadership, he'll be bigger than all the other players, stature-wise, at Liverpool, regardless of what they think. And he'll demand that they start playing football. And I think it would be unbelievable if we ended up with nicking a little cup with Gerrard. Do you know what I mean? I understand. It would never have been my pick, lad, but we're fucking scraping the barrel at the minute.
I'm not even talking about him being a coach. I love Gerrard so much that I don't want him to ruin his reputation with this team because this team stinks. Genuinely. I don't want him to come in and then we continue losing. And then people, even if one person points the finger.
The doors for the players
I know, but even if it's, but eventually, there's knobheads everywhere. If there's one person that points the finger at Gerrard, that's just going to make me turn red. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be fuming. Do you know what I get me? So, like, Nah,
He'll be angry wanting scraps outside the Champions Wall.
yeah, I'll be outside, like straighteners with
You're
everyone.
all outside, don't
I
forget.
am. I'll be outside. I'm already outside now, straighteners with everyone. That's the only reason why I don't want Gerrard, because I fear it going bad. And if it does go bad, then there might be criticism of Steven Gerrard, and I don't want that to happen at all.
But then what if he does that? He turns around, all that.
Boss, it'll be incredible.
Turn around. That's it. What?
But then if he does turn it around, yeah. If he
You
does
like
turn it,
Go on.
go on. Sorry.
It's like Dalglish when he come back. I think it's a bit like that, and he
But
just. I don't mean like take the full season and all that. I mean just till the end of the season.
Ship at them, innit?
I said the other day, I thought he spoke really well on the telly the other day, and I thought he was pointing out stuff that we all see, and it was quite obvious. Like, so I thought, you know what, he could go in and just go, right, this is wrong. Stop fucking bleeding goals. He was saying, wasn't he? And like, let's fucking get solid for the minute.
The thing was very telling, wasn't it?
Yeah, that as well. I just thought, you know what, if he went in with someone and with a bit of passion, just this team just needs a fucking rocket up their ass at the minute, and Gerrard is the only one at the minute, I think, who can go in and actually do that. So I'm not totally against it, lad. I'm not totally against it at all. But I just don't know.
Situation is it? But that we're even having this conversation, Adam. But you know, Klopp's not going to do a short-term job. He's not going to do that, in my opinion. You know, but a question.
How it worked though, Ben, as well. Like, he said goodbye. And we were all crying on the
players could also go, well, you fucked off before, lad. Don't start telling him what to do.
Would he get the best out of them? Because at the end of the day, they were gutted at him like over the season ago. I don't know. I think half of them were fucking made up. He got off.
Can I also tell you something, Adam? I think, do you know, if he came back, I think he'd find it really hard to fucking go to the Germany job then, because he'd feel like he had no choice but to stay. And I don't think Jurgen goes down that route, me.
Yeah,
because I don't see him ever thinking he could go to Liverpool for 6 months and then leave. It's never like that. He'd get sucked into it. And I know it'd be great for us, but I just don't see it being as good as the first time around, me.
No, I say, don't ever go back really at all. Didn't have to let Dalglish with it really, to be honest. We got a little bit of a bounce out of us. But that's all we need, a little bounce till the end of the season, really.
Yeah. Mo, let's talk it before we wrap up the show. It's Friday night, in it, and usually we do Thursdays, and I don't want to keep you boys as well. Let's talk about Canate, the deal. Real Madrid have fucking legged him. For now, anyway. You never know what happens in the future. Where are you standing with it now? Do you think he signs his deal? I personally think, Mo, I think he will sign it. We know Canate is a very religious guy as well, and I think he will not like it to. I think he knows that people will slander him if he goes now, big style. And I think with him being the religious fella and how Jota was, blah, 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 I think he'll feel terrible leaving like this. I think he signs his deal, Mo, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes a year later. He wants that PSG move, in my opinion, lad. I
mean, what more else is there to say about Canate, genuinely? He's a knobhead. He's a knobhead. He's been shocking this season. He's literally been awful. But hopefully, the news that came out today can just give him a kick up the ass, because maybe if you had his eyes set on going to Real Madrid, now Real Madrid don't want you. And let's not forget it's a World Cup season and World Cup coming up soon at the end of the season. There ain't no way he's getting into that French squad the way he's playing. Upamecano's ahead of him, Saliba's ahead of him. You can argue.
People say he's terrible, Upamecano, lad.
But then he's much better than Canate this season. Upamecano's had a good season so far. So there's a likelihood he doesn't even get into the World Cup team. So if anything, the news that came out today, I'm just hoping and praying it can just give him a kick up the ass and just say, focus, lock in, and just hopefully give us some good performances. In terms of signing a contract, I genuinely don't care. I'll be honest with you, lads. I don't care.
Can I say something to you, Mo? Sorry to jump in. I don't care, but I think it'll do us a big favour if we do get him signed up.
And then we can sell him.
Will it though, lad? Because he's gonna.
Once he's signed up, you don't have to fucking play the bastard, do you, all the time?
But he also don't want to offer him $200,000 a week either, though, lad.
Well. Nobody's. Let's be honest, like, let's stop being divvies for a minute. And I know you aren't, but in the grand scheme of things, you don't think that's about right for what he is? $200,000 a week.
After this season,
think of some of the other defenders, right? I'm not saying that he should be, but I'm just trying to fight the corner.
How much do you reckon Mark Gay is getting $200,000 a week if he comes to us? I don't.
No, because his first deal, he's not going to be on the top thing, would he? But I'd say Mark Gay will probably get 140, 150 of Liverpool.
Yeah, but this first half of the season so far, I agree with you. If it was in the summer and he was getting a contract in the summer that's just gone, 200k, calm with it. But the last couple of months, I can only think of maybe 2 games where he's played well out of maybe like 20. He's played 2 games well. So that has to diminish the value of that contract drastically. You have to bring that down to about 110, 120. I don't even care. Almost half.
How'd you get to pay that?
That would never work, as you know.
I know. So then what do? You're stuck in a difficult situation now. Like,
do you not just give him the deal just to recover some fucking value towards him? I
would. Just get him a new deal. But then we still need to buy at least 2 centre-backs.
Wow. I don't get that, but if he goes now, we need 3.
If he goes now, yeah, we need 3.
I don't mean like going.
I'm firing back at you, lad, because I haven't
You're right, though. You're right, though, man. It's just, there was a comment that came up before about the squad, lad. The squad is actually mad when you think about it, you know. Like, it's actually genuinely
players again.
We kind of wasted this summer. The fullbacks need changing immediately. Like, Frimpong is not a right back. It doesn't matter.
Seen him play.
I know we haven't seen him play, but he's still not a right back. Doesn't matter what happens. Bradley's always injured. You can't rely on him. You need to go and buy a right back.
Yeah.
Kerkez is Kerkez. I'll keep him as like a second choice left back. Someone was saying Robbo, when you were saying Robbo 1 year extension, just let him go back to Celtic. He deserves it. Do you know what I mean?
You're not going to get much money anyway, are you? Fucking
just let him go. Yeah, and then bring in a left back and let Kerkez be his understudy. And then you need 3 other centre halves. If Konate goes, that's 5 defenders coming in. Mental.
I don't want no names on centre halves because I'm gonna put fire a question before we go. But Adam, Konate, where are you at with it? You haven't spoke today. You've been driving around in your wagon. But I also want to say shout out to Wezzo. If you just joined us, smash a like, subscribe, people. We won't keep it too long. It's Friday night, so go and do what you have to do. Enjoy it, rest, get on the bevies, do whatever you have to do to cheer you up. But Adam, Konate, do you think he's going to sign? And I know you're not asked, but I mean,
no, go on.
Business terms, let's talk proper. Go on.
I don't think he will sign. I think he's set his heart on going to Real Madrid, to PSG, even to Bayern Munich. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Bayern Munich because Upamecano's going to go as well. I think he's had enough years in the Prem. I think he might just go, to be honest with you, lad. That's my opinion of it.
It's going to be interesting. Really fucking interesting with what happens. Okay, then. Question before we go. I want 3 names of signings to make in the summer, but you can't name Mark Gay and Semenyo. Because I'd say we can kind of all agree that it's pretty nailed on. A few of them are going to shine. 3 names, Mo. Will you choose the names? Who you think could happen?
Okay. I think that's Schlotterbeck. Is it the players that I think will happen or what I want for it to happen?
Bit of both.
Schlotterbeck for one, because I feel like he can play left back, he can play centre back, he's got loads of pace, he's going to bulk up a little bit, he'll be quite strong, he'll be quite good. I think Elise is a good shout, but why would Elise leave Bayern Munich at the moment? For Liverpool, it's going to be quite difficult to, try and persuade him to come over.
But Luis Diaz it down his ears, not going to help, is it? Someone that wants it out.
That's another thing. But like with Salah going probably in the summer, you're going to have to get a right winger in. And for me, it has to be Elise. And then I feel like we still do need a DM. Belabor is the last one that I would get. I'll be honest with you. If you think Gravenberch or whoever, Konate, whatever, bad on the ball, Belabor's awful on the ball, lads. He is very strong in midfield. Like he's very tough, but he's quite poor on the ball. Wharton or Anderson would be class for me. I would love one of those 2. Maybe Wharton. I'll go towards Wharton. I like that shout on Minte as well, to be honest.
Good little player, him.
Yeah, I like Minte.
He's a player that the club do like. A few shouts of Wharton here. Millie's going all in. It's going to be hard to sell to get anyone to come to us over the summer. The form continues.
All right, Millie. Fucking calm down, girl.
Kicking off again. Adam, 3 names. Come on. Go with it.
Not weird. Elliot Anderson would have been one of mine. I think we need. I'm going to go with 2 centre midfielders, to be honest with you. Elliot Anderson.
I see Maka going in the summer, Adam.
Yeah, that's why. I agree. I think Elliot.
You're going to lose Maka. Endo will go.
Yeah, don't even count.
I know he doesn't play, but you still need the bodies there, Adam.
Yeah. We need 3 then. But now, so Maka, I think he goes. So I think Elliot Anderson's a good replacement for him. And then there's a player I like from Juventus, that the Choram lad. I can't say his first name, not even that's right. He's a DM. He's a bit sick, big beast. Bit like Yaya Toure, to be honest. He had a good season as well with Juventus. This one that I've been a little bit watching. I reckon he could be a little shout. And then third one of the
That would
winger.
be a great shout.
I just need a pacey winger. That's all I need. Just give me some pace from the winger. I know Semenyo's obviously getting spoke about, and Minter's a good shout. He's a cracking shout. So yeah, just someone with a fucking pace.
I'll tell you what though, Semenyo and Minter as our wingers, that much pace, that would be mental, you know.
That would get the best out of Isak.
And that would get the best out of it as well. He'll find so many players that want to run in behind.
I think what Isak's suffering with is the fact that defenders don't have to run much because of our wingers being slow. So they're all sat in compact. If you look at where Isak is on the pitch, there's so many players around him, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
It is, but at the same time, the least he can do is just try and get yourself involved into the game. Run around a little bit.
He the ball anyway, so he's fucked regardless, isn't he?
I know, but like, just get involved. Like, I feel like the whole game just passed him by. Like, he's just stood in between the centre halves.
You are right.
He's just stood by the centre halves all day, and it's so annoying. Just get yourself involved. That's why at least Ekitike gets involved. He drops a little bit deeper. But the one thing that I've seen from Isak last season and the season before at Newcastle, he drifts out wide to the left. He gets involved in the game. He carries the ball forwards. You know, he gets involved. But like now, I'm just seeing him stand next to the centre halves, especially against Nottingham Forest. He was literally just stood by them. And the one time the ball came into the box, he was on the left wing. You're thinking, what are you doing there? Like, genuinely, what are you doing there? Even the first 20 minutes, because we were the better side against Nottingham Forest, first 20 minutes created some good chances. That one opportunity that fell for Kerkers, like, Isak should be in and around that area, like on the penalty spot as a striker, just anticipating that. I've been very frustrated with him, I'll be honest. Even though we haven't been passing on the ball, he should be getting more involved as well.
I think, Mo, though, it's just hard to judge the new players. Like, I think the senior players are letting the new ones fucking down. They're letting themselves down. They're letting everyone down. But I just want to say to David here, we did discuss the Gerrard situation, lad. I don't know if you were watching at the time. Gerrard Klopp would be great, but I just don't see it happening personally. But you know what? I'll give my three.
I was going to say, got your three.
Yeah, cheers.
Stoney would be the one for me. I think Marquez is going to come in anyway. Bastoni, Camavinga.
Oh.
Reckon they're getting some off Real Madrid.
Well, he's not getting a game there because they're all wankers, aren't they? And then another player.
The winger ones are, isn't it?
The winger ones are because there's no standout candidate.
Not many out there.
If I was going to think outside the box, it's that kid at PSG. What's his fucking name?
Oh, yeah, Barcola.
Barcola, yeah.
What's that about?
Fizzy Barcola. Do you know what I mean?
I'll give you a love one. Adeyemi. Dortmund, what do you think?
Not for me.
Nah.
Dortmund.
His end product's poor, but...
Yeah, he's fast, like, isn't he?
Fast.
Fast.
On the ball.
But this is true. I think they need we need the ego destroyer. We also need a destroyer in midfield, but and I think Camavinga would fit the bill. You think about it over the last couple of years, we missed out Schumann. Caicedo was the biggest miss. Biggest miss. He would have been game changer. We wouldn't be having this problem.
Right now, I'm watching Zubimendi at Arsenal.
He's going to win them the fucking league, lads.
Oh, I'm watching him at Arsenal thinking that you're exactly what we need in the field.
Well, that's it, look.
We need some dominance, I think. Height and fucking...
We're too easy, and we've had this chat many a times.
That's right.
Camavinga type of player would be like the Caicedo's at him, fucking having none of it, straight in, flying in. What Curtis is talking about. Yeah. But look, we'll wrap it up. We've had a good show tonight. There's 34 still in the building with us. Smash a like and subscribe. And if you want to become a member and we have a chat on potential team news early and transfer links that we hear, let us know. And we'll obviously let you know if you become a member. You get into the WhatsApp group. But look, Reds, keep the faith. We go to Sunday. One word answer, boys, and I'm wrapping up. Adam, do Liverpool win on Sunday?
No. And it's the first time I've ever said that. Like, honestly,
the babies have hit him.
No, I've done my Super 6 today, and it's the first time I've ever put Liverpool to get beat ever on. And I've done 3-2 West Ham.
I don't see Leaus, Callum Forbes in the building as well. Mo, one word answer. Do Liverpool win on Sunday?
Just like Adam, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think we'll lose. Genuinely. It's horrible.
We concede first, we lose the game. But
exactly.
We can win.
Yeah.
Reds, keep the faith. We'll be back tomorrow for our preview for the West Ham game. But look, keep your heads up. Enjoy your Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Up to 4.